Let's see what's sitting out here on the bench today. We got the old 37 Ford pickup here we built. That was back just when we started the channel. Got some Tamiya green pearl with Tamiya clear. Really fun build. That was fun. Kind of a old school, basic hot rod. Then we got the vets that we were working on while we were away from the house there, that we're going to be finishing up here, having some fun with. But that brings us into a whole nother topic here. So let me flip this around and we'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Small Car Builds. Happy Tuesday. Hope your week's off to a good start. Hope you're getting some time in on the bench, some time with your family. Good time. So, quick video here, kind of stemming from some emails that come in. We're going to try to do this more. Get a lot of emails. Sometimes it's just general chatter. Sometimes it's questions. But that would be fun. Kind of go through some of the stuff that comes in and might spur a different idea on things, which is kind of what happened here. So, to answer the questions that came in via email, yes, we have the two vets here. This is the Duplicolor Blue 1K Clear where the decals wrinkled up a little here. My fault, definitely. I don't think it's a product fault. I probably should have let it sit longer before I cleared it. And then we got the second one, which was the straight blue with the 1K Clear that really came out really nice. So, yes, these will get finished and you will see them when they're done before they hit the shelf back here. The questions that kind of stemmed from that, going a little bit of back and forth, was, history and painting and stuff like that. And myself, yes, I tend to lean more towards the automotive paints and my touch-up gun. I've been using one of the touch-up guns. We have a handful of touch-up guns than the larger size guns. One of them that I tend to lean towards, I've been spraying with that gun since I was about 14 or 15 years old. I'm 46 now, so it's got a good running history with it. I enjoy that. Rattle cans, that came up as part of the question. When I was younger in building, I was fortunate to have a father that did auto body, and I had access to that stuff. It was just luck, right? When I was younger, though, I always had an interest in rattle cans because I didn't always have the patience of doing stuff, cleaning it up. But I don't know how many of you were, building models, say, back in the early 90s. What I recall, the Model Master tester stuff, I mean, it wasn't as nice, I would say, as what you can get today, just in what I've seen. Like your Tamiyas, even what I see people putting out with like Testers Extreme Lacquer, Duplicolor stuff. I would say, and I could be wrong, but there's probably better options out of a rattle can than what there were back in the mid 90s. Now, that all being said, I'm overly happy with those two vets. And if you've watched the channel a bit, you might recall we did a basic build series on this 37 Ford pickup, which is all rattle can, Tamiya, I think there's a couple parts that are maybe sprayed here with some stuff everybody loves. Rust-Oleum, there you go. But yeah, so I've definitely done it. I enjoy it. It's fun. Now, that getting on to some stuff here with the channel, I really do like this. It's really cool. So, getting back to the stuff with the channel now and different ideas, kind of thinking about doing, I don't know if I'd call it a series, but trying to mix in periodically just some stuff that's using rattle cans. I want to get a little better with them. I think it's good. There's always room for improvement in everything. And just because I use an airbrush or I use a touch-up gun with automotive paints, by no means do I look down on rattle cans or anything. I've seen rattle can paint jobs that can rival anything else. I'm sure it's a person understanding the materials, using patience, and then just having a great process. So this Tamiya one here, I've always been real happy with it. Now it doesn't have, to me, the shine of like, you know, the 1K or 2K. Granted, it could have been the way I sprayed it, but even this Rattle can, I mean, this thing, I've set it down and had some people see it. They don't know they couldn't tell the difference between this and one of these ones here that are sprayed with the touch-up gun or the airbrush. So with that, what I'm planning on showing on the channel is, one, there's going to be some builds that are definitely going to kind of push me a little out of the comfort zone, doing more, getting back on some of these customs that are chopped, sectioned, more molding in of stuff, along with some other stuff that's going to include a lot more 3D printed parts and some scratch building in there. Me knowing myself, working on builds like that, there's that bit of excitement, really cool to get on it, but then as you're doing it, for me at least, I'm just speaking for myself, it can also burn you out. There's a lot that goes into it. It's a slower pace, takes definitely more time, at least for me. So I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm doing that stuff, try to have some basic kind of curbsides or stuff like this going. It's just fun that you see things getting done, keeps you motivated, because I think that's a big thing. I think staying motivated, seeing progress, having builds in, you know, of various degrees, you know, levels of difficulty, to me at least, I think it's important to have some stuff that you can kind of just keep the flow going. And I know some folks, as far as shops go, I don't mean like commercial, but some friends that have shops that do custom work, they can get burnt out if they're constantly doing big full-on custom jobs, hot rod jobs, versus doing some minor stuff that you just kind of get in and out, and it's fun and it keeps the flow of things going. So that's going to be my goal here. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Maybe like a Rattle Can Tuesday or something, where each Tuesday we'll just do a short video showing some progress on something basic, where we work on just the fundamentals, cleaning, prepping stuff, and try out some different stuff. Try out some more Tamiya paint, some Mr. Hobby, some Duplicolor, maybe even some of that stuff everybody loves, that Rust-Oleum. You know, see what we can do. If it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. If it works out good, it'll make it to the shelf. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. I know there's a few emails that came in kind of talking about this and asking about difference and my thoughts on it. And again, I'm just a fellow builder like you guys out here trying to have fun with it. So low expectations, high hopes. With that, guys, let me know what you think. If that's something you'd be interested in catching a short video on, maybe once a week, with some basics, basic fundamentals on what I do, at least. Can't say that I'm sure there's better systems out there people have, but I'll show you guys what I do, and we'll just do some basic fun builds around some of these other ones you're going to be seeing. All right, guys, with that, enjoy the rest of your day. Get some bench time in. Get some time with your family. Prayers to our friends out there in the community and their families that need them. And have fun, guys. Enjoy the hobby. Make sure you check out the links in the description, discount codes, and we'll catch you on the next one.